Hello guys, this is Victoria with Vicky's Plans, and today I am going to film it's more like a back plan for my Easter week. I know it's pretty late. I'm filming this April the 11th and Easter already passed, it was this past Sunday. But I still wanted to do this back plan with you guys and share a little bit about how my week went. And I didn't film or do a April setup in my planner because honestly, the only thing I did was just change the dashboard and added this one. And this dashboard, let me look right quick, is from Jamison Reid Designs. So, and it is a double-sided, laminated, personalized dashboard. I loved it very much, and so that's what I'm using for the month of April. So that's honestly all I did. And I just have a running list of sticker icons I want to buy. My year at a glance. I did already, this is my cover page, so I kind of decorated with some of the stickers from the same ones that I used, that I decorated my monthly with, and these are from Sprinkled to Bits. And pretty much all I write here is what my main focus is. I do want to schedule some appointments, and then I have the birthdays for this month down here, as well as the holidays or important days of the month highlighted. So this is April. This is the monthly. I did do a video on the monthly, and in that video, I think I did all of this, except I did come back and added the stickers with the days of the week. The days of the week were already down there, but my video looked the monthly looked kind of bare. So I just wanted to add a little bit more, and I just added those stickers there. So like I said, there's a video up on my channel, and this is Easter week. I already have it pre-decorated, the stickers, as a matter of fact, and I'm going to show you guys. I've already pre-decorated the whole month of April off camera. So this is my Easter week decorations. I used the Live Love Posh book, the Chic spring, and I liked how that turned out. And then I already did this week, which I used the pandas with the tulips and the rainbow. I also did this week. So, and again, some more stickers from Sprinkled to Bits, from the same one that I used on the monthly and the cover page. I used it for this week and this week. And it's the flowers and showers. And then the last week in April, I used the rest of the stickers from that Live Love Posh book. And then on the back, I did used some more stickers. These are my importance for the month back here. And yeah, those are the stickers that I used for the entire month of April. So it's pre-decorated. And I just come in here and finish up with my icons and all of that. So I just wanted to show you that is what I've been doing and what I'm going to do differently the month of April. See if I like doing that in the other months. So I hope everybody's Easter was well, and I'm sorry there's some shadowing. I am over here by my windows, the light's coming in, And it is kind of cloudy. We're supposed to receive some rain, but that's what's going on. So if y'all see some shadow, it's me. I'm up against the window. So like I was saying, I hope everybody's Easter weekend was great. I hope everybody had a great time. I did. It was a great time with family. And I'm gonna start. Let's begin planning. And I already have my stickers out, so. So let's begin with the first coffee. And I'm not running my line down. I'm just gonna plan like that. On Monday, I did have an appointment at 11:30. This was a deep facial appointment. So and that was 2 hours. And it was great. So I had my coffee and I got ready for that appointment. Before that though, I did go run some errands. I did, on my way to the appointment, I did pick up my mom's pills. I did also pick up my cleaners. And then I did a Target run. And I bought, I'm gonna show you guys here in a minute what I got. Let me write Target run. So at Target, I have my pocket planner. It's from, I can never get this brand. Okay, Blue Sky. So I'm using the Blue Sky for my, it's my pocket planner, what I write everything when I'm on the go, brain dump, everything. Let me show you guys. Everything is in here and I have my lists and stuff. But this one only goes up to June. So I did want to get, I wanted to see if I could get July's, and this is the one that I got from Target. And it does start with July through June. So I did pick up that from Target, and then I picked up an extra notebook. So that was my Target run. Pretty quick, because I had to make it to my appointment. And then on my way back, all I did was just tidy up the house, which I have to do in a minute. And I did, I'm gonna put it up here. I did sweep, mop, and vacuum. So tidy up, mop, and sweep. I'm gonna write the dinner that we had in this light purple. It's a Papermate Ink Joy Gel 0.7. It's like a mauve-y. And we had red enchiladas for dinner. So that was Monday. Tuesday, so we did start, and I write this down because I'm kind of in charge of all of my mom's medical stuff. She's 74, and so the doctor did put her on Manjaro, and we did that this day, so I need to keep track of that. I did film the March flip, and this is too many pink. Let me see. Okay, I'm just gonna use this. I didn't want to put, the pencil is pink. And then the bow is pink as well. So I'm gonna put, I did film the March flip through. Okay. And also I did work on Tuesday. And I did go in the office from 11:30 to 5:30. What else did I do Tuesday? Pretty much just like journal catch up. And let me write catch up in this space. And then for dinner, we had spaghetti. Moving on to Wednesday. So Wednesday, I did go pick up my mom's paycheck. I couldn't take her to run errands this day because I did have to come in and work, but I brought her paycheck. We usually, when it's her pay day, we go together. She picks up her paycheck and we go run our groceries and errands together. But I had to work this day, so we left that for another day. But I did pick up, I did do a bank run for her, in other words. And like I said, I did have to work. And this day I did like a double shift. I never do that. I worked from 9 to 12. And then I left to run some errands. And then I came back at 3. So pretty much my, like, what you would call your lunch hour. In my lunch hour, I ran some errands. And then I came back from 3 to 6. And then my sister did get us Chicken Express. I did go get I had to go get my nails done. So that's what I ended up doing as my errands. Because I did have, I was going to go get my car's tags, but I didn't have my paycheck with me and I didn't want to pay with my card and I didn't have enough cash. So I just left that for another day and I just went and got my nails done. Which that was also something I was needing to get done. Watched Valentine's Day. My sister bought it. And so we watched the movie F Valentine's Day. And what else did I do? We did get some rain. And then, so I just put my dinner right here, which was some leftovers that I had. Because I had some leftover. So my sister got us Chicken Express for lunch and I had some leftover. And then she gave me some of her leftover. So that's what we ended up having for dinner, just the leftovers from Chicken Express because I didn't eat much. So that was my Wednesday. Thursday, I thought I was gonna come into work, but I didn't. Me and my sister were supposed to go into the office, but her appointment ran late and I was out doing my errands. So we just left whatever paperwork we had to do for another day. And since I was already in town while she was running her errands, I went ahead and got my tags for my car this day. That's why I went into town early while she was doing her errands, her appointments. I thought I'd go into town and do my stuff and then we'd go back in work, but we just left work for another day, actually for the next following week. So I did get the car's tags. And I did, since I was in town, I did want to treat myself. So I picked up Seven Brew coffee. And then I also did a return at Sam's. And then I got a facial thread. So I did all of that. And since I was already in town, I called my other sister to see what she was doing. She was also in town. So we did meet up at Chili's for lunch. And she was already with a friend that is also like a family friend. And so we all had lunch together at Chili's. And then for dinner, we had potatoes with red chili. So that was my Thursday. It was a me kind of day. And those are fun because, which was great because Friday, for Good Friday, my husband got the day off. And it was also payday. So I'm gonna use this little like paper clip to put in Good Friday. We didn't know he was gonna get the day off till that Thursday, I believe, or Wednesday. He didn't know either. So I'm gonna make this day off for him. I don't want to cover that girl's face, so I'll just gonna do that. And it was payday, so I'm gonna mark it with this flag. And I do make sure every payday I transfer to savings. What else happened Friday? So my husband was off. All we did, honestly, Friday, just make it a movie day all day. So yeah, that's what our Friday was like. And honestly, I loved it. I have to make this note. Thursdays are trash days. So that's what I'm gonna put here. Kind of angle this and just write movie day. I mean, I would do some like tidy up. We did cook, but we just stayed in home all day this day. We watched, we watched like, I'm not kidding you, 4 or 5 movies all day long. We would take a break, eat, tidy up, but that was our day. My husband did cook and he made shrimp and veggies for dinner. Saturday was also a day, so we practically just stayed in the week. So I'm gonna put it out so I can have space. Saturday is my mother-in-law's birthday, so my husband did call her for her birthday. We talked to her. She had some sisters over at her house. So she lives like 4 hours away from us. And then I did also get some Happy Mail. What did I get? And from where? Oh, Amazon. So I did get some Amazon Happy Mail. And I did journal this day. This day was also another, we watched, actually my sister ordered, let me write down, put down that I did journal. And then I am gonna put that we watched Passion of Christ. So let me angle that TV. And that just leaves me room for our dinner. And we just cooked, like, my husband had made breakfast and he made quite a bit. So we were just, and then our breakfast was pretty late this day. So our dinner, I'm just gonna put leftovers because we didn't like cook something specifically. And then we are here on Easter Sunday, the 5th. We did go to church. Church was awesome. It just felt different this day. And so we did go to church. I also had a credit card payment. We went at 12 p.m. So we were out by 1:30. And then so we had Easter at my mom's house. So I put this little house. But I'm not gonna, I put it quite crooked up here. And we did have it at mom's and we got together around 4. And I did an IG post also. I put that as well. So for dinner, we had ribs and steak. Or for our Easter lunch dinner, we had ribs, and you're not gonna be able to see it, but it's in there. So that was how my week went. It was so fun. We had games, we had so all the kids in our family are grown, all like my nephews and nieces. There's only one 4-year-old, so Easter was all for him this week, and I mean this Sunday, and so we did bring in gifts for like the adults. So we had, everybody was included. It was fun. And it was a great week, and it ended up even great with the family, which is always wonderful. So that is what my week looked like. I will put in the description section where my icons are from. If you guys have any questions for me, leave them in the comments and I will definitely answer you. But thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in my next videos. Let me know what y'all think about, or do you guys do this sometimes? Just pre-decorate and then come in and you know, or as your days are going, you just write in how your days went. I'm doing this for the month of April. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, and then I do have my dailies back here. I do write what I did back here, and then I'll just take them out and put them in here. I do keep my monthlies and my weeklies. I do archive those, so I do keep these with me. I have been doing that since I've been planning in my rings since 2020. So I have all of these archived, and I already took out, so I archive them in these kind of binders, clear binders that you can get. I get them from Amazon. So I keep my monthly and weeklies. I already have January, February, and March in here. And I also keep my budget in here. And then at the end of the year, I'll just come and do a yearly budget finance. So that's what I do. And so all we have here is just April right now through June. And then once I get done with those, I'll start bringing in the other inserts. But yeah, I think that's all I wanted to share. If you guys have any questions, let me know. All I keep in here is my, like I said, my monthly, my weeklies. I do have my budget. I do have my tracker in here. And then in the back, just a bunch of notes for lists, wish lists, brain dumps. And then in the very back, before my page lifter, I have this pouch with just extra freebie stickers that I've gotten. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next plan with me, and which will probably be this week. I mean, nothing over exciting happened here, but we'll see. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Now I am leaving, but I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.